During your channel is recording.
Hi there.
Hello.
Привет. Привет?
До свидания.
Please.
Здорово.
Привет, чувак.
Здорово.
Спасибо.
User in your channel is recording.
А, чувак, мобилка нужна? Все, кнопки работают.
Да,
Да?
да.
Да.
Да, да.
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 Все русский?
User in your channel is recording.
А по-русски понимаешь?
Да.
Да.
Да?
Да.
User
Да?
in your channel is recording.
Да.
Заткнись, блядь.
Фейк, сипси. Сипси hard here.
User in your channel is recording.
Hello everybody, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Great, oh my god, how many people we have so far. Welcome people from Poland, from Iran, from Slovakia, from Hungary, Iran, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Pakistan, Sweden, Lithuania.
User in your channel is recording.
And America.
Sweden, America, Portugal,
User in your
and
channel is
Macedonia.
recording.
Hello everyone.
What's up?
Hello.
I'm glad
User in
you
your
are all
channel is
here.
recording.
I think we have like over 40 people right now.
No.
Thank you that you came here. So maybe this is our plan for today. We have some small ideas to extend the vertical model. I think we are not going to reveal it right now because we want to get some ideas from you. I know that if we share it, then other people will be focused on these ideas and will make similar ones. So we will just wait for the end of the meeting. I think the whole
User in
meeting
your
will
channel
take
is
around
recording.
30 minutes. So let's start. I was wondering if anybody on you have seen anything interesting in other games, something that would be interesting for our game. If you've seen such thing, then feel free
User
to
in
share
your
it
channel started
on
recording.
main channel.
Can I say?
Sure, you can use voice channel or chat.
User in your channel is recording.
Well, my idea is that I've been seeing a lot
User
of
in your
stuff
channel is
being
recording.
used, like interactive images and stuff, just like games like eSIM.
Yeah, can you give some example?
eRep and iSapple.
So what do they particularly have? Okay, I need to check.
User disconnected from your channel.
Like eRep has, they show tanks shooting at each other each time someone hits, and it's a live
User
image.
disconnected from your channel. User in your channel
And
started recording.
on the Ice Apple, they have a live stream of people
User in
hitting,
your channel
but
is
it's just
recording.
icons of their images on their profile.
Oh, can you please give the link for the game you mentioned already, like UWeb or something like that?
Wasn't it implemented in Primera?
No, no.
User in your channel is recording. User in your channel is recording.
I just checked Ice
User in your
Apple.
channel is recording.
What I have is mainly the same as we can see everywhere, except the fact that they have orientation. And they can define whether the party is like communistic or far right or democratic or stuff like that.
Yes.
User in your channel started recording.
Yes, that's nice.
Plus, it seems like on these other games, the in-game currency is a little bit more
User in your
regulated.
channel is disconnected from your channel.
Top Hater, can you please write on my channel the link to the other game? You mentioned something like UWeb or something like that.
E-Rep is short for E-Republic.
Ah, okay,
User
EREP,
in your
okay.
channel is recording.
I thought that somebody opened some new game, which I have no idea about.
It's old.
User in your channel started recording.
Okay, anybody else seen anything worth looking in other games?
Hey, Railman, can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Railman, my idea is like for Europe, is about a president election in the Republic. Like each party from one country must be introduced one candidate to election. I think it is good for eSIM.
Okay, so you mean that if you are independent candidate, then you cannot candidate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be
must
very bad, very, very bad.
must
Oh,
User disconnected from your channel.
I played Republic about 4 years, and it sucks because few players
User in
only
your channel is
can
recording.
decide what he can, put in super election. So, but not very good.
I play Europe too, but I like this idea about CP election in it, cause we name
User
somebody
disconnected from
or
your channel.
we tell, oh my God, that noob is coming for election, can't enjoy it, must be party.
But but if party leader won't allow you to be at
User in your
Super,
channel is recording.
it's done. You can do nothing else.
But I think it's give eSIM amazing.
I'm not agree.
User
But the
disconnected
game
from
is
your
get so
channel.
boring and need some many change on it.
Well, we need something else, not that. It's
We got the following idea about this. So it's very simple. So the day before the presidential elections, each party leader of the
User
major
disconnected from your
parties
channel.
have the opportunity to give support to one of his candidates, to one of the candidates, and this support will be shown
User
in
in your
the
channel is recording.
presidential page, and some users might suggest this, might suggest, might follow the suggestion or not.
I
So
think it's good.
it means that everybody will be able to apply for being for elections. However, people will have to negotiate or form relationships with parties.
User in your channel is recording.
I can say only that
User in your
in
channel is
elections
recording.
only move military unit people will vote for his candidate, and there's nothing gonna change if you do this political model. I don't know that.
User in your channel is recording. User was kicked out of your channel.
Oh.
Can I say my idea?
Yes, sure, go on.
So my idea is every party should change system or choose a system, and after Congress election they can only run if the most of majority participate in that type. So maybe if there is a communist party or the what is now, or
User in
Barbie,
your channel is
or
recording.
anything other, then
User in your
they
channel is
can
recording.
candidate.
Okay, I understand. So, if you want to change the party orientation into democracy, then you need, like, I don't know, 50% of support from party members. That's right?
Yes.
I need to note it down.
I've got an idea that's not related to bodies, but it would be really good at battles. I've never seen it in other games, but it would really be interesting if you could see it in this game.
User disconnected
It
from
would
your
be
channel.
unique.
Okay, can you repeat, please?
I mean, I've got an idea that's not related to bodies, but it would be really good at battles. I mean, I've never seen it in other games, but it would be really unique.
Yeah.
So like, there are the region bonuses, right?
Yeah.
There are lots of bonuses like capital, and you should make like weather in the areas. Like when you start a battle, there would be like a weather condition that would either like decrease vision, for example, like fog, that would decrease increase the miss chance that where you would miss, or maybe like sunny, it would I don't know. I don't really know about sunny though. Maybe cold, that would decrease the void chance. I don't know. You could make up some weather conditions, but it would be really good if you could see it in the game.
That sounds like a really good idea. I like that a lot.
Weather conditions.
Like mist would increase the miss chance, and the guys with better equipment maybe wouldn't be that good. I mean, after you have the max stats, you would have to get the extra stats. Like extra stats would help since it would decrease the bonus stats. For example, if you have 30% avoid and you have 10% extra that is not used, and you have the decrease like by 10%, you will still have 40%, and the equipment will still be good enough. Because
Okay.
if you have too much stuff right now, it's not useful. Like if you have 45%
User in your
crit.
channel is recording.
Okay, so it would basically introduce some random some random point in the battles. That's what I understand.
It would either increase damage or reduce other stats, or maybe increase them.
Okay, let's take a look on ideas on channel. Let me see what there we have. Create a new window in the game for alliances.
User in your channel stopped recording. User disconnected from your channel.
I guess it would be best idea to focus right now on the parties.
User in your channel is recording.
That's fine.
User left your channel. User in your channel is recording. User in your channel is recording.
Being said, we all know that military units gonna vote for candidates from that military unit, and nobody cares about the party. I'm not sure about this. I think we need to check it.
Well, parties are pretty useless now, so
I think that if we introduce some options for them, for example, like giving support to presidential candidates.
User was kicked out of your channel.
Sorry about that. Back to the topic. Okay, so if we give the party
Your channel was
leaders
edited.
an option to support presidential candidates, then they would be more useful. At least they would make some influence on presidential elections.
well, I think it should be like real life. So Congress elected people should fight for mandates, or I don't know.
You mean like only Congress members should be allowed
User in your channel is
to be
recording.
presidents?
No. Party members who would like to be Congress member should fight for mandates. Getting the support of party members. And if they support the Congress member, that can be changed the state of the government. So change different political structure.
User in your channel timed out.
Suka. Don't do that.
DexQ posted 5 cool ideas.
Well, there are a lot of ideas, not just this topic.
Railman, can I ask something?
Oh, there is like 5 cool idea part 11, 5 cool idea part 10.
Yeah, there are a lot of, so maybe check it after this topic conversation.
User in your channel is recording.
If other, I will give you an email and you can complete your ideas and send them on that email.
User in your channel is recording.
We'll be very glad if you send some.
Okay.
Can I use the same email to send the ideas for the weather conditions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
User in your channel is recording.
Siemka wszystkim.
Railman, can I tell something?
Sure. Don't even ask. Just ask.
I think it's get more real if you
User in your
put
channel is
some
recording.
application for someone go to election can get more advertising, not shot, not article, and more.
Can you repeat, please? I lost connection at some point.
Okay, I think it's get more real if put something in game. Someone who get for candidate for the election can be more advertising in the game. Just no shot or article and get more advertised.
Can you please write this idea on chat?
Okay.
User in your channel is recording.
Alex Love, what about a new chat for party? We have for country, for military unit, for friends. Well, we plan to add another tab like party for shout. Implementing a chat will be a little bit more complicated, so we decided to do it later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, Trimmer said that new models doesn't make the players stay. We have seen that 1,000 times before. Yeah, usually they leave before they even see the models. So this is mainly interesting for old players.
User in your
But
channel
yeah,
is
it's
recording.
it's a very nice idea to extend the game from time to time for old players as well.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, we have another idea. Okay, I will present some ideas here. The first is like make a profile, like achievements for parties. So list all the president that
User disconnected
were
from your
elected
channel.
during presidential election from this party. Then write all all candidates who were successfully elected in the Congress elections. Then write like how many law proposals have been accepted and which were issued by the party members from this party, and some statistics like how many votes do the party members from front party candidates from this party received in elections. So this is something like
User
it
in your
will
channel is recording.
player will be able to see that this party has like a big history.
User in your channel is recording.
Unfortunately, we cannot get all the historical data here. For example, we cannot get the president. We cannot list all the presidents that come from such party because
User in your channel is recording.
data wasn't
User
stored
in your channel is
in
recording.
database. Yeah, so okay, so that was the first idea,
User in
and
your channel is
it's
recording.
going to take very small amount of time to implement it. Another was to introduce some customization to party. Yes, like you can change the color of your party, you can change the style of your party, and political orientation and economical orientation. Of course, okay, somebody wanted to say something.
It's again me. Can I say my other idea?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so first of all, make application to all parties, and only leader can
User in your channel is recording. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
can accept. And after that, there should be inside elections of the party for Congress, and in the Congress they can choose every election, every people who elected the political system, what he or she prefer, and after the elections, the major percentage of political system of the Congress member will be the political system.
I understand. Yeah, that sounds like a very nice idea. Of course, it wouldn't have any real effect, but it will introduce a lot of like role playing into the game.
User in your channel is recording.
Hello, good morning, konnichiwa, willkommen.
Hello, konnichiwa. Salam alaikum.
Dokładnie. Co, jakieś jointy kręcicie, czy co? Ej, ty Railman.
User was kicked out of your channel. User in your channel is recording.
But that is good idea also if the party choose a political preferization.
Ej, Railman. Ty jesteś założycielem tego SIM-a w ogóle? Właścicielem? Czy tylko jednym z adminów?
Please, if you have private questions for me, then please use the private chat. Please send me a private message, because when you use voice chat here, then everybody in the room hear that, and not everybody wants hear some private message.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. Another idea. So of course, adding a shout party. I think that would add a lot, because it would improve communication. And as we mentioned, like giving support for presidential candidates. So this is what we already mentioned.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think these ideas
channel
can
was
be
edited.
implemented relatively fast, like within a few weeks or so. Alex Love, what do you think is the good number? Like top 5 parties or top 3, top 6?
I have an idea. How far are you guys on the mobile?
How far? We are going to organize a fundraising next week to make to develop the mobile application. Right now it has basic functions. We will do some updates next week, but obviously it will take a few months to make a mobile application a complete game. So this is the current.
I know, I understand. But when do you think you'll implement the newspaper to it? I think that would be a great idea because then all the people that write their newspapers can actually do it on their phones.
User disconnected from your channel.
We checked the application now, and what I say is actually it's more convenient to use the application to do some basic actions than actually using the browser at this moment. So in the future it will be very funny to use the mobile application because it's just running much faster than the game on the PC.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. What do you think about the idea of having eSIM as some kind of meta game above some other game? Let's say, instead of having the battle system that we have right now, having a battle system in another game like Counter-Strike.
I was thinking about it a lot. The problem was we couldn't find a proper mini game for such thing. Well, right now we are going to do some experiment with one game. I don't know, maybe you can recommend us something.
Well, there is CSGO, but it's not free, so I don't know.
Can you repeat, please?
Well, there is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but it's not free, so I think that could be a problem. I don't have a good recommendation other than that, sorry.
Okay, somebody told me to close the window. One moment.
User disconnected from your channel.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. So should be vice president.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh yeah. What vice president would do in this case?
I think should be everything what president can do, but only when the president apply. So there is a turn on and turn off button maybe for vice president.
Oh, that sounds like a very nice idea.
So maybe if the president go inactive or offline or just not in the game, he can talk with vice president and let him control the country and give laws.
For me, that sounds. Did you experience in the past the problem that that president had to, like, I don't know, go for vacation or wasn't online?
Sometimes,
Your channel timed out.
Basically, the Lithuanian president had lost his internet connection and we couldn't declare war or do anything else. We had to wait for him.
But not just
User
that,
disconnected from
maybe
your channel.
president can be online on the afternoon and the vice president can be the other part of the day, maybe.
Yeah, obviously, if a president needs to attack some country and he is not online that moment, then the vice president would be very useful.
And much easier to replace vice president than president.
Alliances, government places, peace treaties, embargoes. Yeah, alliances thing is very interesting. Of course, it would require a lot of work to do. But yeah.
So basically, I finished up with the weather conditions. So yeah, I just thought of debuffs and some buffs. Not sure if you would put them all in, but yeah. So basically, the weather conditions would be different in each battle, and the weather condition will change every 12 hours or 6 rounds, as it is in Big Wars. And basically, some debuffs would be like fog increases chance to miss by 5%. Snow decreases chance to avoid damage by 10% because it's really cold and it's hard
User
to
in your
move in
channel
snow.
is recording.
Rain decreases chance for a critical strike because it's really slippery when it's raining and you're all wet. But then there's cold, decreases damage by 10% because it's hard to move your muscles and everything like that. Then there's buffs like sunny decreases chance to miss by 2.5% because it's hot and it's easy to move, your body is all warmed up. Then there's night or cloudy that
User
would
in your
increase
channel
the
started
chance to
recording.
strike a critical hit by 5% because at night it's really hard to see, and if
User in
you
your
can
channel
ambush
started
your
recording.
enemies, it would deal more damage. Then there's hot, and it would increase damage by 10%. Like, it's the opposite of cold.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting. I would be very grateful if you send, if you collect all this in email.
Yeah, I've
and
got it in
send this
email.
to us.
I just wanted to tell you that. I'm
Oh,
not
thank
sure
you
about
very,
which would use, so I
thank you very
already
much.
sent it.
I wanted to talk about the vice president idea. I think that all the organizations like Lithuania or Poland could do the same, have the same privilege as the presidents of the country.
Can you repeat, please? Because there was some bad sound.
I'm sorry, I'll first try to fix my microphone.
Or you can try, you can write on chat.
Hello.
Next to hold.
User was kicked out of your channel.
Is Narmer in the chat?
User disconnected from your channel.
Rail?
User in your channel is recording.
Xancro, have a proposal to add some kind of ministry, like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who will be able to send pacts, proposals.
User disconnected from your channel.
Can I say a problem with one of the political systems?
Yeah, of course.
So if we going to implement dictatorship or something like that, there what's the difference between the major difference between the presidency? Because it's the same choosable love proposals in there, so maybe okay, it's the dictator can do without Congress approval anything, but it's nearly the same. So see my point.
Okay, how about we think a little bit about the ministry positions like Ministry of Defense and Economy. So what would such players do in the political model?
Maybe some benefit for
User
players
disconnected from your channel.
or companies or battle. Depend on, I don't know how many player voted on them, or I don't know.
You should let to propose impeachment to any Congress member.
Oh.
User in your channel timed out.
Like in Soviet Union 70 years ago.
I don't want to go off topic, but
User in your channel is recording.
can we talk about the glitch with the merge?
I think it would be best to send an email, because I'm not directly repairing the bugs, but I would be very happy to get a report.
I have actually already sent in a ticket about bug of making a stock company. I had around 200 gold and it couldn't be made, saying I didn't have enough. I don't really feel like waiting for months on end.
Top Hater, unfortunately, I'm not involved in this case, so if you send an where did you send an email? Because I don't have any.
Well, all I was gonna say is that the people that were in Japan and when they had no account in Sakara, I can't pronounce the server, but they were supposed to be placed in Japan, but they were actually randomly placed around the world.
User in your channel is recording.
Oh, really? I think I was changing citizenships today. Isn't like that I was changing citizenship of these players?
I was among them. I can't get into the country because there's no one there.
Okay, it sounds like an easy fix. So please send the email so I will not forget about this.
User in your channel is recording.
If you are a bad congressman, you can be kicked.
User in your channel is recording.
I think you just want to say that
it's
a bad idea to take away congressman's seat if already elected.
got another idea right now. I just thought about it. So basically, like, there's the news, right, where you can see the articles, and above the news, you should make a new place where the president could just write
User in
something
your
for that
channel is
day, and
recording.
maybe it would be the priority battles, or maybe it would be some alliance news, maybe something else, but it would be only for president or vice president if you make it.
Oh, that's thank you, Executor. That sounds like very useful stuff for
User
president.
left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
It's something like shout mate. Well, isn't like we
Something
already
shout,
have it.
something like shout, but only for president and vice president, and you couldn't comment on it. Like, the president could change it any time, but you couldn't comment on it just because to avoid like abusive comments or something like other people calling him stupid for making these battles the priority or something like that. Maybe the news would be upsetting for some people.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Oh yeah, I noted this idea because that sounds very interesting.
User in your channel is recording.
Pozdrawiam Mewka.
User in your channel is recording.
Okay, we have 5 minutes left, so let's focus maybe on the ministry. You got any ideas? What kind of ministry would you like to have, and what would be the responsibilities of such ministries? Yes, Alex, love, that sounds like a very nice idea. Right now, president have to do everything.
I've got idea like when there's like in Travian where you can like play for another player but not do everything. You could make that like how's it called? I don't know. Like you could play for another player if he's on like vacation. You could play for him, like train for him, work for him if he doesn't want to miss like medals or get behind other players.
Like a consitting.
Like,
yeah, basically
you could play
vacation
for him for
mode.
a few days. Yeah, like a vacation, but you could play for him for a few days and you could do some stuff and you could set what the other player couldn't do, like send messages, donate products, and donate gold, use auctions, something like that.
Sorry for interrupting, but I had an idea about that later, and it was a vacation option, and if you turn on vacation, you can go away, but your account will be frozen. After you came back, you have everything doubled until you reach the others, or your base stat, like if you not missing any day.
User in your channel timed out.
We got one user who is definitely staying right now in hell and is making very strange noises.
So to the ministry seats, my idea is some.
User was kicked out of your channel.
Ah, thanks.
Oh. I guess he had some idea, but unfortunately he had some problems with microphone. Okay, we got 3 minutes, so I will do a little summary. I will read all the ideas we have here. So first is to introduce some kind of achievement for parties, like how many presidents are coming from this party, were elected from this party, how many Congress members, how many law proposals were accepted, and then customization for parties, like their colors, their political and economical orientations, their style. And then number 3 is party shout. Number 5
User
is
disconnected from your channel.
number 4 is support for presidential candidates. And number 5 is whether wait a minute. It's not idea for political module, but still a very nice. Then we have application for new members. Then vice president. Then 3 ministries, like Ministry of War, Ministry of Economy, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And the message from president. Okay, so we have like 8 ideas.
So a Minister of War like can propose a declare of war, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we are running out of time. Thank you guys all for being here. We had over 50 people here, I think, from countries all over the world. Wait a minute, we have somebody from Myanmar, I think. Hello, Hakistin, yeah. No, it's not.
Hakistin.
So thank you guys that you spare your time. You could I don't know, go for a date, go to cinema, but you decided to stay here. So thank you very much for sharing your ideas, for listening to other people's ideas.
Wait, Rail, can we send you through the email?
Yes, of course. I give you an email one more time. It's on the main channel. So I wish you a great evening and see you. Yeah.
Your channel was edited. User in your channel is recording.
Can you see that NPCs are freaking the game?
Can you repeat, please?
User in your channel stopped. Your channel was edited.
Sorry, I don't understand. Okay, so one more time, I wish you a good night and a good evening or a good morning, whatever the time is in your country, and see you on the next meeting.
Will you do many meetings so on?
Thank you and bye bye.
But it's später.
No.
Can I ask a fast question? No.
I don't think so.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bo ja się sprzedał.
User disconnected from your channel.